It's World Immunization Week, and with preventable diseases making a comeback in this country, experts say it's a critical time to talk about the importance of vaccines. They've saved lives throughout the decades. Leading the discussion is Carol Pandak, the Rotary International's director of Polio Plus. That's a global effort to eradicate polio. And our good friend Ina Pinkney, polio survivor and, of course, famed chef and author. Thank you both so much.
We're so happy to be here to talk about this. This is an important week for us.
Well, that's what I want to begin with you, Ina, because of that. I mean, you have been dealing with the ramifications of polio for your entire life. And I think there's no one better to speak about how important vaccination is.
I got polio 11 years before there was a vaccine. So you know I was first in line to get the COVID shot, don't you? The first in line. And so my story is important because it's a reminder that nobody has to deal with a vaccine preventable disease. And now when you see measles in the newspaper all the time, it reminds you that anything can come back. Anything is a plane ride away. And Carol will tell you the stats because there's nobody better at that than she is.
And it's something that we really should be thinking about every day, every week, but particularly now on Immunization Awareness Week.
Yeah, and today is the first day of World Immunization Week, so it is a perfect day, to start thinking about, are you up to date with your vaccinations? Is your family up to date with vaccinations? We've seen a rise of vaccine-preventable diseases, especially globally and in the United States.
You mentioned measles, Ina, and obviously you dealt with polio. I think for so many people that weren't around when these were a problem, they think, oh, it's not going to be a big deal. But now we're seeing people diagnosed, another case, and the same could happen for polio.
And I don't think people understand the ramifications of little ones getting measles. I don't think they understand that there's lifelong disability that can come from a measles case in a child, just like there was with all of the polio survivors here in this country.
And so when you talk about eradication, because we were so successful with polio, how did that happen and how is that being threatened now?
Well, it's a concerted effort of 6 global partners: Rotary International, the World Health Organization, UNICEF, U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Gates Foundation, and Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance. So it's a global concerted effort. And the world adopted a resolution in 1988 to eradicate polio. So there was global momentum. We haven't quite eradicated polio yet, though. There are 350,000 cases when we started in 1988. So far this year, only 4 cases, 2 each in Afghanistan and Pakistan.
Ina, as a survivor, I know there is so much skepticism now. You brought up the idea of the COVID vaccine, but we have also seen great success with vaccines. How is your message received when you talk to people, even those who might otherwise be skeptics?
That's an important question, because when I do speak, and I speak all the time at different Rotary events around the country and on Zoom around the world, and I'm chair of a global post-polio syndrome advocacy group. And they have to understand that we, the survivors, are struggling with the late effects of polio. So it's not just an initial infection that may go away and we can maybe pass for normal a little bit. What it is a lifelong effort to stop this march toward a post-polio syndrome, which keeps us much weaker and changes the way we live the last part of our lives.
Well, and I know when people look at you, they think, oh my gosh, beautiful, healthy. Tell us about what happens in your body and how you end up dealing with this every single day of your life.
Well, when a polio virus affected everything in the nervous and in the spinal column. And so maybe one nerve died or got paralyzed, and then the next door neighbor sent out some little helpers. And after 60 years, those little helpers are really tired and they begin to die off. So I have neurons that are dying off all the time, and I never know where the weakness is going to hit. And as you saw, I use a wheelchair and I use a scooter now and I use a cane for short distances. That never happened before. That's all a new way of living for me. And so our goal, because we are an aging and a dying population in this hemisphere, we want to be sure we leave a legacy on how to advocate for ourselves and make sure that everybody knows how to treat post-polio syndrome.
All right, so you have your platform right now. If you have one message to give to our viewers today, what would it be?
Vaccinate your children, protect them from a lifetime of disability and challenges throughout their life. So vaccinate.
Amen. I
Well,
second
thank
the
you,
motion.
lady.
Thank
Ladies,
you.
it's an important message, and
It
you're
is.
the perfect person to deliver it, both of you. I appreciate you being here.
Thank
you can
you.
check out social media for more information, or you can visit endpolio.org. We'll have a link on our website at wgntv.com/midday. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.